Moroccan tagine is a delicious dish. It is made with meat and vegetables. They are cooked in a special pot. The pot is also called a tagine. The tagine makes the food flavorful. The flavors all blend together. You will love this dish. This recipe is easy to follow. You can make it at home. It is perfect for a special meal. Let's get started. To make a tagine, you need some ingredients. The ingredients are easy to find. You can get them at the grocery store. For the meat, you can use lamb or chicken. Lamb will be very flavorful. Chicken will be mild. You will need about 1.5 pounds of meat. You will also need vegetables. Onions and garlic are important. Tomatoes will add some sweetness. You can also use dried apricots and olives. They will add a special flavor. Now, let's prepare the ingredients. This is a crucial step to ensure your dish turns out perfect. Having everything ready before you start cooking will make the process smoother and more enjoyable. First, cut the meat into chunks. Make sure to use a sharp knife for clean cuts. The chunks should be about 1 inch big. This size is ideal for even cooking and ensures that the meat remains tender and juicy. This will help them cook evenly. Uneven pieces can result in some parts being overcooked while others remain undercooked. Next, chop the onions and garlic. These aromatics are essential for adding depth and flavor to your dish. You can chop them into small pieces. The smaller the pieces, the more evenly they will cook and release their flavors. Or you can use a food processor. This tool can save you time and effort, especially if you're preparing a large meal. It will make it easier. Just be careful not to over-process as you want to maintain some texture. Now, it's time for the spices. You will need ginger, cumin, cinnamon, and turmeric. These spices will add warmth and complexity to your dish. You will also need paprika and pepper. These will provide a subtle heat and enhance the overall flavor profile. Measure out the spices carefully. Precision is key to achieving the perfect balance of flavors. Too much spice can be overpowering. Start with smaller amounts and adjust to taste as you go. Section 4. Building the tagine. Now we can start cooking. Heat some olive oil in your tagine pot. If you don't have a tagine pot, you can use a regular pot. Add the meat to the pot. Cook it until it is brown on all sides. This will give it a nice color and flavor. Add the onions and garlic to the pot. Cook them until they are soft. Then add the spices. Stir everything together. Section 5. Simmering and Serving. This is where the magic truly happens, transforming simple ingredients into a rich, flavorful dish. Now add the tomatoes to the pot. These tomatoes will break down and meld with the other ingredients, adding a fresh, tangy base to our tagine. Add some water or broth. This liquid is essential as it helps to create a luscious sauce. Stir everything together to ensure all the flavors are well combined. Bring the mixture to a boil. This initial high heat will help to release the flavors from the spices and vegetables. Then turn the heat down to low. This gentle simmering process is crucial for developing the deep, complex flavors characteristic of a good tagine. Let the tagine simmer for at least an hour. This slow cooking allows the meat to become tender and the flavors to meld beautifully. While the tagine is simmering, you have time to prepare the additional ingredients that will add a burst of sweetness and a touch of saltiness. Prepare the dried apricots and olives. These ingredients will provide a delightful contrast to the savory elements of the dish. Cut the apricots in half. This will help them to integrate better into the tagine, releasing their sweetness more evenly. Pit the olives if necessary. After an hour, the tagine will be ready for these final touches. Add the apricots and olives to the tagine. Stir gently to incorporate them without breaking the tender meat. Continue to simmer for another 30 minutes. This additional time allows the new ingredients to infuse their flavors into the dish. The tagine is ready when the meat is very tender. You should be able to cut it with a fork. Serve it hot with couscous or bread. These sides are perfect for soaking up the delicious sauce. Garnish with fresh cilantro and parsley. These herbs add a fresh, vibrant finish to the dish, making it not only taste amazing, but look beautiful too. Section 6. Tips for the perfect tagine. Here are some tips for the perfect tagine. Use good quality spices. The foundation of any great tagine is the spices. They are the heart and soul of the dish. Fresh spices will have the best flavor. Always opt for the freshest spices you can find. They will elevate your tagine to new heights. Don't be afraid to adjust the spices to your liking. The beauty of a tagine is its versatility. You can tailor the spice mix to suit your personal taste. You can add more or less of any spice. Experiment with different combinations until you find your perfect blend. You can also add other spices like saffron or chili powder. These can add a unique twist to your tagine, making it even more special. Let the tagine simmer for a long time. Patience is key. The slow cooking process allows the flavors to meld together beautifully. This will help the flavors blend together. The longer it simmers, the richer and more complex the flavors will become. The longer it simmers, the more tender the meat will be. Slow cooking ensures that the meat becomes melt-in-your-mouth tender. Serve the tagine with some crusty bread. The bread is not just a side, it's an essential part of the experience. The bread is perfect for sopping up the delicious sauce. Every bite of bread soaked in the rich sauce is a delight. Enjoy your delicious Moroccan tagine. Savor every mouthful and share this wonderful dish with friends and family.